Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back to Retired for Life. Now, I got a bit of a day off today from raking because we just can't rake right after cutting. So we got a lot of cutting done yesterday, and Art finished a lot today. So tomorrow I will be back doing a full day of raking. So today was a day to catch up on a few small things. Got the lawn cut and I got the Jeep washed. And the next little task is Sarah has asked me to plant a tree for her in the little side yard here. And I was thinking, I might have to put the backhoe on, and that could be a little bit time consuming. And she said she didn't think that would be necessary, and she gave me the tree that needs to be planted. Doesn't actually look like a tree to me. Looks more like a vine. But anyway, we'll get it in the ground. I don't think I need the backhoe. So we'll dig a small hole, get this in the ground, and then I've got some other work to do over on one of Art's trucks, which I'll get onto after this job. Doing this kind of stuff out here, it's always such a pain. This part of the lawn has got some topsoil on it and it grows decent grass. But you get down a few inches and you're digging into gravel. All these small pebbles, and the soil is about as rich as gravel. So it's a challenge to get things like trees to grow. So I'll put in a good deal of really nice rich black soil, put our tree in it, and then put some of this other stuff back on top. And I think I'm going to put a stake in for it as well. This soil just looks like such crap. I've decided to put in pretty much all of the enriched black soil around it. Give it as much of a chance as we can. Well, I think that is lunchtime. I'm gonna go find a spot to plant that hunk of grass. I have to figure that out. Then we'll get a bite to eat and probably head down to Art's after that. Well, there's a disaster. Got a great big split in the sidewall of this thing. So, third day of haying has now come to an end. Got a guy coming out tomorrow morning to put a new tire on it. And that's not going to be cheap. Well, we've had some issues today with the flat tire on the tractor, but we got a load in for the wood processor now, or firewood. This is quite the operation, the way they can swing this around and get things out of here. Unload and stack these things so quickly, it's unbelievable. Well, it's getting quite late. Our log truck is on his way out.
We were close, Brian.
He's got so little room there to swing that thing.
Yeah.
Look at that. Just puts it right back out on the road. Well, there he goes.
Will you lock the bait?
Well, we're all back together and ready to go again. The guys came out with their truck and changed this tire practically faster than I can do a tire on my bike. It was quite amazing how they did this. So it's about 3/4 filled with a combination of water and calcium, just for the extra weight. And you can see quite the difference between one tire and the other. And that tire is not in good shape, so Art's gonna replace that one as well later on. So we're all hooked up here. Time to start raking. Well, there's another field pretty much done. It can be a real challenge to get around these things and make decent windrows because the fields go all over the place. And I need to make it as easy as possible for Art to maneuver this great big baler back in here. And it is a trick. As you can see, but we're just about done for the day. Well, good morning, YouTube. We have come down to have a quick count here of what we've got in the way of bales. So I'm going to count everything that we've got on the farm here, and then we're going up to the second farm we were cutting at, and I'll have a quick count there. I want to see how much we've got from a few days of work so far. That's going to give us a pretty good idea as to how many places we've got to go to get the number of bales we need. And then I've got just a little bit of work to do on the tractor to get it fueled up for the next day, and some modifications to do on the cover for the dump truck for hauling firewood. So let's get rolling and see what we can find. So that's 62 we've got on the farm, which is really good. All right. Now we'll run down to the next farm and see what we've got there. Well, that's pretty good. We've got 14 here. Well, it's time to head back and go fuel up the tractor and have a look at the handle on the dump truck. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. And it's been all about haying this time. I hope you found it interesting. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and we'll see you out on the trails the next time.